Afternoon, everyone. My name is John Daly. I am the chairman of the Leon County Commission. We continue to actively monitor the evolving threat to Leon County residents from Hurricane Irma here at the EOC and prepare and coordinate and communicate accordingly. Joining me today is Mayor Andrew Gillum and Sheriff McNeil. Based on the current hurricane watch that has been issued for Leon County and the increasing probability of hurricane-force conditions impacting Leon County, the county is issuing a voluntary evacuation for all Leon County residents effective immediately. Now, what does this mean? Because of the foreseeable threat to life and property of Leon County citizens and what could be a long post-storm recovery time, this voluntary evacuation is being issued to give citizens adequate time to leave the area if you choose to do so. This voluntary evacuation is not mandatory, but we have a responsibility to advise you at this time that it may be in the interest of your family's safety and comfort to do so. As the probability of hurricane-force conditions to Leon County continues to increase, we expect whatever the impact may be to begin about 10 o'clock p.m. tomorrow night or within about 30 hours from now. Should citizens choose not to evacuate after 8 p.m. tomorrow night, we expect to be encouraging people to stay off the roads and to shelter in place for what could be up to an 18-hour storm condition event. Again, this is a voluntary evacuation. It is not mandatory. However, due to the current forecast and the foreseeable threat to life and property, as well as what could be a long recovery time, it may be in the interest of your family's safety and comfort to choose to evacuate. If citizens choose to stay, your options will be to shelter in place or in one of our emergency shelters. It is my pleasure to introduce the mayor of the city of Tallahassee for comments as well, Mayor Andrew Gillum. Mayor?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Sheriff, and those who are here. Just want to reiterate a few points from the chairman and underscore that we do anticipate this to be an 18-hour event. For those of you all who were here in this community during Hurricane Irma, you know that hurricane force winds, or even in this case tropical storm force winds, can have a significant impact to our electric utility system. Over 80% of our utility system was down in the aftermath of Hurricane Irma. Obviously, within 5 days of that event, we had over 90% restoration. But we want to make sure that folks understand it very clearly that we do expect widespread outages throughout the Tallahassee-Leon County area. If this will provide for you either discomfort or an unsafe situation, obviously you've got some options and choices to make. For everyone else, we want you to continue to be patient, to continue to make preparation. Obviously, we encourage you to be prepared to take care of yourselves and your families from anywhere between 3 and 5 days. As we indicated yesterday during our update, our utilities has been working extremely hard to pre-assemble assets to assist with the restoration process. But obviously, those assets won't be able to get busy moving until after the storm conditions and the risk have left our community. So if we're expecting 10 p.m. Beginning impact, almost all day long impact on Monday, that gets us to Monday evening before we're beginning to begin the process of clearing and restoring and making sure that this community is safe yet again for everyone. And so we ask you to heed the warnings that have been issued up to this point and know that we are anticipating major outages and impacts to our utility system, and we encourage you to make decisions consistent with any concerns that they may create for any of our residents. Finally, I would say that we've got a lot of visitors into our community. Our hotel rooms are booked. Our shelters, today I believe they're preparing some 1,500 meals. Already we've seen some of our shelters already at capacity. So let's be good neighbors. We're all in this together, and we'll get through it together, but we want to make sure that you are prepared in your own individual homes and neighborhoods as the government is prepared to do its part. Now I'd like to present the Sheriff of Leon County, Sheriff Walt McNeil.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Chairman. If you do, in fact, plan to evacuate, we encourage everyone to be respectful of the citizens and the people who are moving about our community, leaving. The fact is that this press conference is being called well ahead of the weather that we anticipate coming into Leon County. So you have plenty of time to gather your things together, have a plan, get an idea where you need to go, and most importantly, get off the streets of our community before that storm hits. We don't want to have anybody on the roads after 10 o'clock on Sunday night. You should know that law enforcement, we will have our deputies and Tallahassee police officers stationed at various points throughout our county and our city to ensure public safety. If there's anyone who seeks to take advantage of this, you can be assured that law enforcement is going to be there to make sure that we take care of the property of the persons leaving our community. Again, safety is our top priority. We want everyone to be cautious as we make these preparations for the impact of Hurricane Irma into our community. And with that, I'll turn it over to Kevin Peters, who will tell you more about or answer any questions you might have as well. Kevin?
All right, any questions related to storm or any of the actions we're taking at this time?
Can you anticipate, I mean, what are you thinking as far as strength by the time it does reach our area in that 10 o'clock hour tomorrow?
That will be the beginning. We expect the conditions to extend from Sunday night, 10 p.m., on through most of the day on Monday. The National Hurricane Center, their forecast is for us to expect winds over tropical storm force strength, possibly 50 to 60 miles per hour. Gusts over 70, possibly up to 80 miles an hour was the last forecast update we received from them. All right, we are currently under a hurricane watch, which means conditions are favorable for hurricane conditions are possibly expected within the next 48 hours. So again, as our leaders have said this afternoon, please take the time, complete your preparations, and make the decisions that will keep you and your family the safest from the storm. That concludes our briefing.